Hi, I'm Mitch Gallagher from Sweetwater. Today, we're checking out the latest USB audio interfaces from TASCAM, the US-HR family. Let's get started. TASCAM recently introduced their latest USB audio interfaces, the US-HR family. There are three members in the family: the US 1x2HR, the US 2x2HR, and the US 4x4HR. Each is compatible with Mac, Windows PC, and iOS. All three interfaces include all the features you need for recording, mixing, and writing music. For recording, we have Tascam's Ultra-HDDA mic preamplifiers with 57 dB of gain and phantom power for condenser mics. We've got headphone outputs, line, instrument, and mic inputs, direct monitoring to eliminate latency issues, and much more. Let's take a closer look at these three new Tascam interfaces. The US 1x2HR is a 2-in, 2-out interface with sample rates up to 192 kHz. You can select among one mic preamp, one instrument input, and dual line inputs. The front panel features a headphone output with a dedicated volume control, and there's a volume control for your studio monitors as well. On the back panel, we've got switches for selecting line inputs, 48-volt phantom power switching for the mic input, and a direct monitor switch so you can overdub without latency. You can power the US 1x2HR either from your computer, so no external power supply is required if you're using a computer via USB, or if you're using a tablet, you can use a 5-volt DC power supply. You even get copies of Cubase LE for Mac or Windows and Cubasis LE for iOS, so you can get started right out of the box. Next, we have the US 2x2HR. It's also a 2-in, 2-out interface, but its configuration is slightly different. In this case, we've got two mic preamps as well as two line and instrument level inputs you can select among. 48-volt phantom power can be switched on and off from the front panel. And for overdubbing, a front panel control allows you to blend between your input signals and the tracks you're playing from your computer. You've also got a dedicated headphone out with its own volume control and a monitor volume control on the front panel. Around back, we have a pair of balanced line outputs as well as MIDI input and output jacks for controlling external synths and other MIDI hardware. Once again, we've got those excellent Ultra-HDDA preamplifiers and high-resolution sound quality, and the interface comes bundled with Cubase LE and Cubasis LE software. The big brother of the family is the US 4x4HR, a 4-in, 4-out audio interface. We've got four Ultra-HDDA preamps for mic and line level signals, and inputs 1 and 2 can accept instrument level signals from a guitar or bass as well. There's a monitor balance control for blending incoming signals with tracks playing from the computer, so you'll never have issues with latency. And there are dual headphone outputs, either for two musicians or so both the engineer and musicians can use headphones simultaneously. The back panel has four balanced line outs, and outputs 1 and 2 can be controlled from the front panel monitor volume control. Outputs 3 and 4 give you additional flexibility for routing signal during tracking or when mixing. You've also got MIDI input and output jacks for interfacing with external MIDI controllable gear. One great little touch on these new Tascam audio interfaces is the form factor. All three are desktop format devices, but Tascam has designed them with a slight angle that makes the front panel easy to see and access when you're working. It's a little touch, but one that makes a big difference, and it shows that Tascam is really thinking about how musicians use audio interfaces in the real world. Plus, all three interfaces, even the US 4x4HR, are compact and lightweight enough to drop in your bag with your computer or tablet and take on the go. And they all three come in at great prices. If you're looking for an affordable, lightweight, compact, versatile, and great-sounding audio interface to use with Mac, Windows, or iOS, you're definitely going to want to give the new US-HR interfaces from Tascam a close look. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Mitch Gallagher from Sweetwater. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Click here for more videos like this, or start at sweetwater.com for all your music instrument and pro audio needs.